guys, welcome to my channel. This is my first ever weekly vlog. It is a Friday, but I'm going to do it for this week because it's really exciting, and we're currently off to Porto on our way to the airport for my sister to be's ended. I'm so excited. We've planned it. I'll show you inside the goodie bags now that we've made. But we're going to the Joy Valley tomorrow, we're going to the Time Out Market tonight, we're going to the beach restaurants on Sunday, Pestilence after making class. It's going to be so much fun. And because my life is pretty chaotic, I got offered a speaking gig at my first ever abroad speaking gig, which I just couldn't turn down. That was on my bucket list for this year in Valencia. So I've been offered a gig with Cook. Basically, it's on Tuesday. The hen finishes on Monday. I was going to come home and get another flight, but there's actually no flights that get me there in time, so I'm now flying on Monday morning from Porto to Valencia. I'm going to have a bit of a solo day travelling there on my own, so I'm going to vlog the whole experience, just show you a bit of behind the scenes of what I get up to all the time. When I say no week is the same, no week is the same. It's just unbelievable. I'm so grateful. I've got a lot of editing that I'll have to catch up on, so I know the camera's cutting half of this off, but I've got to make do. So here is the item, which is so cute. We made this on Canva. The candy kittens, eye masks, of course, Biodance face mask. These are all off Amazon. It was so good. Oh, we've got a fan, which will come in so handy. We've got little sachets of SPF, and we've got Emily put in some Axe Lego socks as well. Shout out!
Hey guys, welcome to the vlog.
Woo!
Welcome with your wishes.
When we get there tonight, we're going for a sunset cocktail at Ponty Pencil. We've been there last time, it was so cute. Then we're walking up to the Time Out Market, and then we're going to play games back at the house. I can't wait to show you the Airbnb, it looks so cute. I've got about 5 bags.
Love you, Ryanair. Ryanair are active on the socials and they'll recognise you if they see you.
God, I'm getting told off. Oh, Ryanair, hallelujah. Guys, the sun is shining. It's so warm today, isn't it? We're on the 12:55 p.m. flight to Porto, and it's so sunny in the UK today. We've just arrived at the Airbnb. This is mine and Em's room, and you can literally see straight onto the beach. It's so pretty. We didn't realise it's actually, I don't know if you can see Porto from down there. Let me zoom in. We didn't realise it's actually a hotel, and we have basically hired the hotel. It sleeps 16 people. There's 8 bedrooms. Let me show you. Ooh, that's gone the wrong way. Let me just change the camera. Let me show you what it's like. So there's 4 rooms on each floor. This is my mum's room. Girl. Enjoying the view? It's so nice. Yeah, so we've got 2 floors, big living room, big kitchen, it's fine. Don't be silly. Huge garden. It's so nice.
A hell of a new mattress on top, that's what it is. Oh, shall I just do that?
Oh,
I've got no
welcome
clue.
to the vlog.
Oh, this is my first ever time on YouTube.
Hey guys.
Do you think I should stop?
Yeah, definitely.
No, I've just not been recording any of that.
No, don't even lie. Are you being serious?
No, right guys, at the end of the day, no, I've been recording it on that, but at the end of the day, I don't think I've been recording So Made by Mitchell Shine Slime.
Oh my god, that's it.
See it in the lights. You're going to want to ask me by the end of this trip.
I know, I think I already want one. Wait, come out here. It's hot. Okay, wait, let me. No, but now you've got to stand with.
Guys, I'll get you a vid when I'm
She
out.
is glowing
Wow.
IRL.
That is so much better than the other ones I've had.
Are you getting commission for this?
Buy this in my TikTok shop below.
Tonight I wanna show you off.
I know. So funny. We're in the time out market and we've got pen pasta, cauliflower nuggets, sourdough and hummus, chips, burger. We're just gonna share them all. And it's a vibe in here, everyone's dancing downstairs. It's day 2. We are just about to get picked up to go into the Joy Valley. It's 8:50 a.m. Let's go wine tasting together. It's going to be so fun. It lasts for about 6-7 hours. We're going to 2 or 3 vineyards and we're going for lunch as well. So I'll take you with me. Good morning, world. Wow, the view looks so nice outside. First stop is for pastry.
I've got 2 waters as well, please. Hey guys. Water style.
I want you to be chatting like
Oh, we just stopped for coffee and then we're about to go to our first vineyard. It's so beautiful here. We've just arrived at the first vineyard. It's got the best views. Wow. Look at this. Oh my gosh.
Like Porto wine usually.
Yes.
Okay, be honest. No fun. Yeah?
We don't take lots of it.
Yeah.
Even more difficult because the young generation, they don't drink as much port as they should.
That process halfway. So that's the first step to make port. Of course, the temperature, I'm giving you a simple explanation. Maybe 2 hours, fine, but don't stay here for 4. Okay, 2 hours. Fine.
Italian dish for the risotto. So 1, 2, 3, 4 checks. Okay. We'll have veal, also pork ribs marinated in red wine and garlic, and a tender.
I know, I feel emotional.
To your table. Take your time in here. We have a pork sausage that we call salpicão. It's traditional from the interior region of our country. Not only the north, but north to south. Then
So much wine.
Do you know what? I've never seen that many glasses of you.
Oh, that is strong.
We did discuss it.
Morning guys, it's day 3, just a quick update. We're about to go into a pasta tomato meeting class now, so I'm going to film it. It's so cool. It's back in Porto city centre, about a 10-minute drive.
Without them cooking. The step is going to be just putting all the...
And when you reach the top, this line has to be up. Each piece of dough in one form. But also, if you do have, for example, just like more cream. This is my best one. I'm proud of that one.
I'm sorry, these look so good.
Yes, we're going.
We're staying by them.
It's really nice as well.
Yeah.
We're going to like it.
I'm words that were not the best
Isn't it beautiful? Nice, like, just look at that. Hi. That's great, thank you. Thanks so much. We have just finished the pastel de nata class. It was so much fun. There was a group of about 12 of us and we made 3 pastel de natas each. You will have seen some clips before. And then we've got a few hours spare before we go to the beach club this afternoon, which is like 3:30ish. So me, Mum and Em are just having a little explore of Porto. It's at a place called Jardim tomorrow. This is the view. I'll show you what we get up to. The weather is glorious. It's so worth going on the top level of the bridge, walking over and then coming here, and there's a park. Let's catch up. Oh my gosh, so it's currently, where are we? It's Monday. It's Monday. The hen do has finished. Well, they're just leaving now. They're heading back to Manchester, but I left early this morning. Literally had 1 hour sleep last night. We had the best time. Oh my gosh. And I'm in Valencia. Like, we've got so much to catch up on. I was manifesting this year because I've started to put myself out there a bit more, do a bit more speaking. And I was like, I'm going to speak abroad this year. I'm going to do it. I don't know when it's going to happen. We're 4 months in, guys, and we're in Valencia, and tomorrow we're speaking on a panel for a big travel event over here, which is so exciting. I'm speaking from a creative perspective with Klook, which is a brand I work with quite a lot. I'm making the most of my time here, so because I'm not speaking till tomorrow till 6 p.m, I'm doing a European short series on my travel blog, so I'm going to make sure I've had a little research since I've got this hotel of places, like things to do. This morning I went for a brunch, I went for a walk around, got a matcha, and then I'm going to go out now and see, I think it's called, I'm going to go to a local park from where I'm staying. I'm going to go and see the beach, and I'm going to the art and science area. I'm going to go for a run around there. I'm trying to fit in as much as I can. I'm going to put together a little bit of a solo, because I am here on my own, bit of a solo vlog of the day on my travel blog of things people can save. So a lot of people solo travel these days, so it'll be good to put together a bit of an itinerary of what I've done on my own and what I felt fine doing on my own. It's such a chill and amazing city. It's so beautiful. I've never been here before, which is really exciting. But how cute is this top, by the way, from, I think I might be too hot in it, from Primark. And then my leggings are Axel Allegro. As always, I'm waiting for access to the item of questions that I'm going to get asked tomorrow. So we can go through them together. We'll have a little prep tonight. To be honest, I have like no idea what questions I'm going to get asked. So I need to do a bit of work on that tonight. And I'm also going to catch up on my Porto reel. I'm going to do the 3-day vlog for my travel blog, edit it all tonight. I'm going to get back handy and do it. And I'm an hour ahead here, which is quite handy because I can set up a little bit later and post a little bit later in this time. So I'm going to get that done tonight because it just needs to get gone. I like doing things quite quickly, otherwise it just lingers and it stresses me out and you don't end up posting as much. So I am going to get the 3-day vlog done. I've got a little clip of the beach club as well, which would be a good one to post. I posted that a few weeks ago and it did really well. But for now, let's go on a run. Welcome back to the vlog. It's 9:05 and I've got so much work to do. I ended up doing about a 10-kilometre half run, half jog, because I kept stopping to take millions of pictures, which was amazing. But the park literally goes on for so long. Like I ran about 6 kilometres out and then I was like, I need to turn back. Like it didn't stop. Ran towards the marina and beach, and then I had a little solo. I've got a picture, I'll insert it. I had a little solo dinner. Had some tapas. So now I'm back. First things first is to do the short form Porto video, get that edited and get that out. So let me do that now, and then I've got the long form to do and then questions for the panel tomorrow as a priority. So guys, you're gonna have to excuse the way I look. However, we've kind of failed. I have done one of my videos, so we've got to take the wins where we see them. Posted that before. That's almost on 10k views, so that's good. Wow, I look rough. You can tell I've had no sleep. So the beach club in Porto, which is so cute. It's 11 p.m. I had 1 hour sleep last night in Porto before I got the plane here, so it's time for me to catch up on sleep. I'll see you all in the morning, and yeah, let's smash this day tomorrow. I'm going to see if my video's downloaded so I can upload that now. One sec. It's downloaded, so let me show you the video. I'm not going to play it all, but I'll show you briefly what it's like.
I always double check because sometimes when you download on CapCut, I love CapCut, but if it's not loading properly, like if you've got low storage or anything like that, sometimes the downloads can be a bit jolty, so always check them. I do all my short form editing on CapCut.
Spent the weekend in Porto for my...
Right, this is what it's like.
I spent the weekend in Porto for my sister-in-law's hen do, and this is everything we got up to. Welcome back to my European short trip series, episode 4. We started...
So there's a few points here, so bang, 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 at the beginning, I show snippets of what we get up to. Hopefully that can be like a way of hooking people in visually as well as the text. So I like to do a few different hooks, showing what we get up to along the 3 days, saying that it was a weekend, so watch along to find out what we got up to, saying it was a hen do. So this was tailored around a bit of a girls trip weekend. It's a little bit niche, and saying it was part of my European trip series, part 4, so people can scroll back and look at the other ones. With it, that was in the first 3 seconds. Again, you need to do what you can to stop people scrolling. Obviously this is a longer video, so I predict it'll take longer for the views to grow, but also it's really powerful in the sense if people do watch it and share it, got a longer watch time, so Instagram are going to want to push that because they'll be on the app for longer. I seen the other day they'd released new stats on the insights. Let me show you. So it says in order to get your views up, basically there's an order in which things matter. So if I go on my insights, first thing that matters, that's important for Instagram to push your reels to new people, is skip rate. So obviously like they've got to stay on the video. The second one is share rate. So, and then the next one is likes. So shares and likes count for more than saves, which is interesting because I'd always go like shares and saves around the same. But I was noticing on my own posts, like the ones that were getting more likes were reaching more people. So it is true. So always think about your hook first 3 seconds, make them stay for a bit. Like leave the question quite open-ended that you're going to have to deliver on the value, so they need to stay for a bit to find out what's going on in the video. Number 2 is the share rate. So now you want to focus on sending it to a friend and getting your friend to come on the app and watch the video. Why would the friend want to see this? Are they going there soon? Is it really, really funny? Do they relate to it, etc.? Then next one is the likes, and the bottom of the list was the comments, and then the next one was the saves. So yeah, a few little tips for you. So I'm gonna post this now. Let me just get my caption. I always make sure in the caption as well, like I am tagging all the brands, making sure it's a clear itinerary. I think about the most commonly asked questions that I get in my comment section, and I want to try and answer that as much as possible in the caption. You obviously can leave a bit of, people want links to things, use ManyChat for links, that's great. But in general, you want to answer as much as you possibly can, so they do just want to share it and save it and comment on it and say that's great, like it, and they don't have to do any more work. Make it as easy as possible for your consumer, and think about what you'd want to know about the video and copy that in. We're live on Instagram.
I spent the weekend in Porto for my sister-in-law's hen do, and this is everything we got up to. Welcome back to my European short trip series, episode 4.
Okay, I made up with that, and just a note to self as well. Everything takes longer than you think. Everything does take longer than you think. And when you're working for yourself, you can't always time all the different activities because some things are a bit shorter and longer, but in general, everything takes longer than you think. And don't beat yourself up about that. Just get done what you can get done. I'm made up, I've done that. It's a bit later than we wanted, but let's go out, get some food, and now we can just enjoy the day and prep for tonight. Let's do this. I've got to get myself hyped up because I'm on my own, a bit nervous, but I can do this. I'm so prepared, I'm so ready for these opportunities. I'll read you my questions that I'm going to practice now when we go out. So there's going to be 120 people in the room, predominantly European tour operators, with some award recipients in the room. They're experienced travel professionals who have heard plenty of pitches. Okay, so question 1 is just tell us a bit about who you are, the kinds of content you make, and how working with travel brands like Klook came about. So I'm just going to say the fact I'm a UK travel creator, how I started it. So it was just that was my love for travel, how I've built that into like travel guides, itineraries, like really eye-catching content.
scroll stopping content. And then I am going to talk about how when I was doing this type of thing, I was always on the lookout for affiliate income. You know, I was selling out hotels, I was getting messages from brands saying, oh my gosh, like this is the busiest we've ever been. So my view from that as a creator was like, okay, wow, like I'm doing such amazing work, but I'm also getting like £0 for it, and I want to make this a full-time job. So how do I do that? And like brands see the impact, they're then reaching out saying, you know, we want to be a part of that. We want you to post us again, and here's a bit of money to do that. Or it's commission per booking, like 5% per booking. Thank you so much for enjoying the experience. Let's go again. So I'm going to talk a bit about that. And then section 2 is, does it actually work? Because obviously I'm guessing quite a few people in the audience don't work with creators and are a bit, maybe not skeptical, but just haven't stepped that far yet, or think it might be a waste of money. Like they could get a full paying customer, but they then don't realise the long-term impact of that. Like having your work as a brand permanently on these Instagram pages, on these YouTube channels, on these TikToks, it's a lot more powerful than Google search these days. Like everyone just goes on TikTok for this information. So walk us through a specific collaboration. What did it look like? Did you see any real impact? So I'm going to say there about Rome, because that was my first trip I did with Cluke. I went to Rome on a 3-day trip, did a 3-day itinerary, shared all the obviously Rome is filled with like tourist attractions, so I'm going to add that in and say about how it was very click-worthy content. It was skip the queue content. It was stuff people really wanted to buy into. And Klook was amazing because it does your hotels and then also does all the activities in one app. So it's a hub. It also does your eSIMs. So it's a hub to be like, it was literally on one tab on my phone, every single ticket and hotel and tour that I booked for that trip. It was all in one place. And I think that's really attractive for people who are traveling, want to do a lot, and I just don't want stuff all over the show. They can just go, right, I'm going to book it all on this one app. It's like a trustworthy and reliable app as well. Why do you think creator content moves people differently than a traditional ad or banner on a booking platform? The why it works moment. What do followers say? How do they respond? So I think this will be fine as well. This will just be talking about how it's like real life content. It's so authentic to me. I am jumping on a plane and going on a day out somewhere. I'm going on 2 days in Rome, and this is what I chose to do and what I got up to. I think the good thing about Klook as well is because it has like millions of different activities on. For me, like if I want to promote brands, I need to do it in the way that I would do it anyway, like how I would plan my trip anyway. So if I was going to Rome, I'd buy a skip the queue ticket to the Colosseum, this. If I've then bought that off that app, then that app is going to get naturally promoted through me because that's how I've gone about my trip. And I think that's the great thing about Klook. It has so many hotels, activities, everything, that it's so naturally promoted in so many different ways. And I think as a viewer, you don't want to sit there and think I am getting bought into. You know it's an ad. You know you want to just see what I got up to on my weekends away. And I think there's really value in that natural content. And again, adding to the search engine of social media. The next one is when you look at a creator campaign, in what's moved the needle more, brand awareness or actual bookings. This is just both, I think, because you can get people who are not going to be wanting to book a holiday immediately, but they followed you, they've saved my video, they know exactly who you are. When they're doing their weekends away here, they're going to be looking at your hotel, they're going to be looking to do your activity. They've got it in their minds for the future. And then on the other hand, I get lots of followers who while I'm there are saying, oh, I'm in Porto next week, what are you up to, where did you say, where are you going, who are like immediate bookers. So it is a bit of both in that sense. You've got to be in their minds for them to book, and I think that's a really important thing. You need to be at the forefront, or they need to know, oh, Danielle went there 2 weeks ago, I'm going to go and check it out. What's your advice to a tour operator thinking about working with creators for the first time? Okay, that one's fine as well, because that's an easy one for me because I've done it a lot and I see the first-hand impact of getting your activity out there. Like there could be so many wine tours, why this one? It's the reason behind it, and hearing that from a real creator's voice. I need a first-hand recommendation, and often if someone's traveling somewhere new, they won't know anyone that lives in that country. They need someone who they follow in their own country who's recently been. Social media is at the forefront of travel. TikTok is the #1 search engine for everyone, like at least my age, my friends. That's all they do when they go somewhere. Instagram, they just see where someone else has been recently and go to the same places. So it's so important to make sure your unique tour stands out from the crowd and that it can be highlighted in this way. I think I've got this in the bag. I see this happen day in, day out. I think, oh my God, if I run that tour company, I'd be handing out tours left, right and centre to creators. Win some, you lose some. You know, you're not always going to get sales from every single creator that you invest in, but it's not taking that too deeply and going again and making sure you're the #1. And on TikTok, when people search your name, you're the #1. On Instagram, when people search your name, you'll be fully booked for life. You literally will. Let's go and get some food. I've just been for a gorgeous brunch. Let me show you a picture of the place. Called Mestizo. And I got a little avocado and tomato. Don't know if you can see that. Bagel. It was on such a cute street. It was like this. And then I went for a walk around the cathedral area. I walked past the salon and I was like, oh my God, I can just... Free will does exist, guys. I can just go and get my hair blown because I just went out scruffy this morning. And it's fine. I actually really like it. So I thought I'll let the curls drop a bit, but I'm made up because now I don't have to do anything. I've just put my eye patches on, having a little chill. So now I can practice for a solid, get another hour's practice in, and then gonna make sure I get there super early. Bought myself some M&Ms for good luck. I need a hobby of mine. I focus on UK and abroad content mainly as that's where I'm from, and all of my details is being informed of educational travel diary. So what I've got on, how I get airport, how I got from the airport, what the transport I use there, how much taxis were, what I every day I come in, and trying to get.
Different country, different region, we have different. The Club Partner Awards 2025 edition.
I have just done my sound check and it starts in 15 minutes.
And including our content creator, our special guest here, to share with you how is it like creating content and how is it like working with a group. Thank you.
And Danielle is absolutely the living proof. One of our creators who's based in the UK and has worked with the group for a little while. So let's jump straight into Danielle. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, kind of how you got into content creating and kind of working with brands like Club?
Yeah, sure. So hi, I'm Danielle. I'm based in the UK and I started posting travel content around 3 years ago now, purely as a hobby. Started with some short form and long form reels on Instagram. I've always loved to travel and it's what I spent all my money on in free time. So I thought I'm going to put all these videos to use and I created a bit of a travel diary. It expanded from UK content, European and beyond. And now I guess a lot of my focus is making up travel itineraries, travel guides, finding unique spots in Europe and beyond. And when I started doing this, I would tag up brands and give a really informative piece of content on how I got there, you know, what airport I went with, what public transport I used, what hotel I stayed in, and after a while I started to get reached out to by brands like Luke and more specifically like hotel brands, activity brands saying, oh my God, you sold out, can we work with you again? And yeah, that's how Luke come about, and I work with them a lot with Luke Gateway brands as well.
Yeah, cool, thank you. Thank you, Joseph. Yeah, really good.
It's Wednesday and I've made it off the bed. I got home from Valencia I think my flight got back to Manchester at 7:10 this morning, and then I didn't get home back to bed till about 10-11 o'clock because I got the coach. It was so good. I went about 2 hours sleep, so I just napped all day. And Emily is doing a Axelegro event this evening at Ride. They've opened in Leeds and Manchester, and now they've just opened in Liverpool last week, I think. And I've been dying to go, so I'm running a bit late for the class. I'm hoping she'll just let me squeeze onto a bike at the back, and I can show you a bit like what an Axelegro event is like.
I'm really excited because our friend Leah, who works in Leeds, has come to teach these 2 classes tonight. So I think it'll be amazing. We're nearly here now. It's on Victoria Street in town. Can't believe I've made it out of bed, to be honest. I was like wiped before, but I thought I need to get out, I need to do something. So hopefully I can sleep later. Back on my normal clock tomorrow. I've got so much footage. It was so much fun, the event last night that we here. Okay, right, I'm gonna go in. I'll speak to you in a sec. Bye.
A little bit more. And you're going to start to grow up. One.